He's an entitled, self-righteous, and resentful, bitter man!
So I received this sexy text from my girlfriend and I thought, oh yes, this is my lucky night. Anyway, I got to her place, realised it was predictive text. Turns out all she had was a strop-on. So Bridgnorth, are we up for this?
Yeah!
Dinsdale can't hear you, we up for this?
Yeah!
Show some life, it's not as though I'm shagging you. Did a gig for Amnesty International, I managed to offend them. What are they going to do? Fucking torture me. So, anyway, I'll introduce myself, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dave Dinsdale.
Hey!
My dad was also called Dave Dinsdale. He was named after me. Because names run in our family, like my granddad. He was named after his granddad. His name was Grandad. My nan was named after a piece of Indian bread. Her name's Patty. And her brother was actually a Catholic priest. That's Brother Dominic. And Brother Dominic actually got a job working in the Vatican City for the Pope. Of course, over there they don't call him Brother Dominic. They call him Papa Dom. And, well, my nan's very old now, very, very old now. We had to send her to that place where people have given up on life. Dudley. And I am from Birmingham. Yeah. And I say, if you've got a Birmingham accent, it can stop you from getting a decent job in a shag. Which is fine by me. Because at least now I've got an excuse. My accent isn't that bad. I'm what you call a posh brummie, which means I do shop in Aldi. But I only buy the wine and the salmon. I said I was here a couple of weeks ago, and I actually got stopped by a beggar. In Bridgnorth, you don't have that, do you? I mean, you get them loads where I am. Because I'm a beggar magnet. They come up to me, they go, excuse me sir, it's alright sir, I'm not an alcoholic, I'm not a drug addict. I go, well I am. No point in talking to you, is there? You know. And I don't really think I'm not charitable. I do a lot of charitable gigs. I don't know if you've seen a lot of the young people today have started tying different coloured ribbons around their wrists. You seen that? Tying different coloured ribbons around their wrist to show their support for good causes. I've started tying yellow ribbons around my wrist to show my support for old oak trees.
Love that song.
Yes, thank you. I think that was the point. And I don't know if you've seen lots of problems now in the Yemen. Yeah, and I think some of these countries should start getting together and start getting on. And I think the people from the Yemen should get together with the Lebanese, right? And they can call themselves the Lemony people. That'd be nice, that would, wouldn't it? The Lemony people, right? And then I thought the Kurds. I thought the Kurds could get together with the Lemony people, but I couldn't think of a punchline for that one. Unless you can think of one. A lot of people say to me, they say, you're not my usual gynaecologist. And other people say to me, they say, what's your relationship like with women? Well, I'll be honest with you, Bridgnorth. Women for me are like buses, none for ages, then an old one turns up stinking of piss. But I went out with a woman for 9 years, then it all started falling apart when we had different interests, you know, like the rugby tours. And she used to say the rugby tours were just an excuse for a bit of a piss up with the lads and a bit of shagging away from home. You know, but she enjoyed them. And she used to slag off my friends. She said the only reason you go out with them is because you want to surround yourself with people who like you and who laugh at your jokes. I said, Why would I want to go at people who don't like me and don't laugh at my jokes? I mean, I can get that here. And she had problems with her eyes. Some people are short-sighted, some people are long-sighted. She had the gift of being fucking eye-sighted. But, the worst part about it, you know, when it all came to an end, it all starts getting a bit nasty. And she said to me, ladies, what she said? She said, in all the time I was with her, I never gave her an orgasm.
Oh.
I said, well, if I did, you'd only moan. What? So I tried that internet dating. Anyone tried internet dating? As if you're going to admit it, aren't I? I'll tell you what, if you go on internet dating, word of warning, they lie. Certain terms I understand, you know, GSOH, good sense of humour, I understand. WLTN, would like to meet, I understand that. Can anybody here explain to me the internet dating term slightly overweight? Because, you know, you want to make a good impression, you know, you think, should I take flowers? Should I take chocolates? Then she comes into view. Oh shit, I should have gone to Greg's and bought some buns. Because women of a certain age have all these photographs done, all of them with soft focus, nice makeup. They have them uploaded on these dating websites so they look like Bo Derek. You know. Then you get to meet them, they look like Bo Selector. I mean, I went out with one, and she said she was a little cracker, which was true. It was true. Sort of shorter version of Robbie Coltrane. I'll keep that one in on it. But I wrote this beautiful little song, which I'd like to do. I dedicated it to the beautiful lady here. What's your name?
Karen.
Karen, you run the place, do you?
Yeah.
I'd dedicate this to you. Beautiful. Because I do write my own music. I know what you're saying, multi-talentless, but no. In fact, my music has been described as being a cross between country and rap. I'll do this beautiful little song. In a world where we need someone to settle down and share our lives, who could be a long-term girlfriend, maybe even be our wives. Now I found that special woman, someone sweet who I have kissed, and when I go off to the cash point, she will help to get me pissed. But she's all that I can get. Yes, she's all that I can get. Now I like to make her happy, and I love to buy her gifts. I pay for all her holidays, and she lets me roll her spliffs. She shares my special moments and my Chinese takeaways. And if I beg, she gets her tits out, and she sometimes lets me play. But she's all that I can get. She's all that I can get. I need someone who can keep me warm inside, give some meaning to the life I thought had died. And if I do my best to keep her satisfied, will she still be there tomorrow? She's got nasal decongestion, she's got problems with her bowels, she leaves big pubes in the basin, she leaves skid marks on my towels. She has taken all my feelings, other times I cannot count. She's emptied half my wine rack and my fridge and bank account. She's all that I can get. She's all that I can get. She got so much love to give out, I lost count of all she's had. She slept with half the rugby team, and I think she had my dad. She had a birthday party party, but she said I couldn't come. I decided to surprise her. So I went and shagged her mum. She's the best that I've had yet. She's the best that I've had yet. Took her teeth out. She's the best that I've had yet. Swallowed everything. She's the best that I've had yet. Yeah. So I was having a bit of a think earlier on, and I saw a message for Karen, just in case anybody thinks that I'm sexist or misogynistic in any way. It is clearly just a bit of an act that I was doing there, and if I'm actually quite a romantic person, and I know what it's like to have a romantic evening with your partner, with good food and fine wine and the soft music playing in the background. You reach that point in the evening when she looks at you and you look at her and you give her that knowing look and she parts her lips and she says those magical words, "I will if you wash it." Growing up, all I wanted from a woman was big tits and a hairy fanny. That's it. That's what I wanted. I ended up with a woman with hairy tits. And no chance of being satisfied by me, Karen. So I'm going home now to my pipe and slippers. It's actually a crack pipe and a couple of slappers. I'll be down to yourself. Thank you.